Welcome back to the Capricorn Collective. Yes, we back. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Let's light some incense and welcome all of you in to my ride or dies. I have missed you and I'm so happy to be back. We got some lavender. Oh, yes. Can't believe it. My ride or dies. Hello, welcome back. Let me cleanse your aura right now. Feel that, receive that. Yes. Shake it off and receive the vibrations. Oh, yes. Oh, oh, you know that energy starts channeling through me when I turn on the camera. It's like, ooh. Yes, yes, yes. To my new ones, to my new family, to my new viewers, if this is your first time with the channel, you are so welcome here. I am so excited to see what messages come out. I'm recording this on the full moon in Gemini. I don't know when I'll be posting it. Hopefully later today, maybe tomorrow. But if you are catching the vibes, we're in the energy of the full moon in Gemini, last full moon of 2024. Can you believe 2025 is but a few weeks away? God damn. New year, new me, as they say. New year, new me. If you're new and you're feeling the flow and the vibes and you're resonating with the message, make sure to subscribe for more videos. You feel me? Yes. Okay, to my ride or dies, I used to rock the biggest pink mug and it was divine. And basically I'm in Thailand right now. This is Thailand, just saying. This is Koh Phangan. Out the window, lovely palm tree. The weather's been, we're wintering out here. We're monsooning. It's not raining right now. Hopefully it won't start raining during the video because it gets very loud because where I'm staying right now is like on the sea. Hello. But basically I had a big pink mug, but when I flew from London, it broke in the bag on the flight. But everything for my highest good, everything for our highest good. A broke mug symbolizes the end of something and therefore the beginning of something else. Hello, death card. So I took it as a divine sign, but we have got some sad little gray mug right now. I miss that big pink mug, but you know what we're gonna find? We're gonna find the new mug for the new era, new mug. But for now, I'm rocking this very sad gray mug. I just had to like context that for my peeps who've been with me since day one. Like, I was rocking the most beautiful mug. It was like this fucking big, but now we've got some sad little gray mug, but it's okay. I got a gray mug and it's gray outside, but it's all divine. It's all divine. Yes. How you been, gang? How you been? How you been? Let me know how you been. Oh, energies. Who's been going through it? Who has been going through it? Tell me. Let me know what you've been up to in the comments, because the energy been energying, if you know what I'm saying. Goddamn. It's been crazy. It's been crazy daisy up in here. Crazy daisy. We've had this monsoon rain. It's been going wild, but you know what? It's just been so fitting. Like, I love it when it was storm. It was like proper thunder, lightning, monsoon rain. I was just like, okay, time to go within. Like, you know, if there's ever a cue to do you, like be with you, do you, like if there's ever a time to do that, is when it's storming outside. I think the rain didn't stop for like over 24 hours. It was crazy. Crazy daisy. We used to have this sprinkler. That's where Crazy Daisy come from. We used to have this sprinkler in the garden when it would like be summer, and this thing would just be like all over the place, but it was so fun. It would just be like going in every which way direction, and you had to like run and chase it, and like, good times, man. Good times. Oh, what's gonna come out today? What decks are we gonna pull from? I mean, I pulled the light seers because I'm just You know, in the last video, like the light seers was just giving me life, and I've been playing with it ever since. So I felt called to start with my light seers gang. Oh, world on the bottom. World on the bottom, world on the bottom. World is changing from one world to a new world. Hello 2025. Hello Pluto in Aquarius. I'm gonna say what I said last week. Everyone's just like, what's this big change? What's this new era you've been promising me? You've been promising me the new dawn, the new day. Where is it? Breathe. Breathe, take a breath. Reminder, yes, thank you. Prayers, thank you, yes. Oh, welcome, 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 everyone. My besties, my ride or dies, my new ones. Make sure you subscribe and join along. I'm so honored to be pulling messages for the collective, for the Capricorn collective today. We deserve it. We deserve everything that is coming our way. Shiny, shiny, shiny times. We deserve it. I'm calling in my angels, my ancestors, my ascended masters, the AAA team. Yes, sir. That occurred to me the other day. Angels, ancestors, ascended masters, the AAA team. Please channel through me for the collective's highest good. Please allow the messages to flow succinctly and perfectly and divinely. Please allow everyone who's supposed to find these messages to find them in divine timing. Please allow my channel to be pure and good and full of light and love. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, they're flying out today. We be flying. Okay. Okay, let's speak on them. Okay, this is what I do when they all come out in reverse. I do a little flip, because sometimes it's just like you all reverse. Okay, like, you know, if some of them are reversed, some are not, then I take it. But if I pull 4 cards and they're all reversed, we do a little flip around. We have, I'm going to flip them again. 3 of Cups. It's giving me the full moon in Gemini. Like, Gemini is about your friendships. It's about your circle. It's about your community. It's about your family. It's about dreaming together, visioning together, visualizing together, wishing upon a star together. Yes. Page of Wands, starting new passion projects. Yes, hello, full moon in Gemini. Starting new passion projects, trust in the universe while we do it. Page, new, novice, curiosity, childlike creativity and imagination. Trusting the process. You don't have to be perfect from the beginning. It's okay to be the page. Children don't walk around being like, I'm not perfect at this game, so I better not play. They're just like, get me in there. Let me get started. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's the page energy. Let's harness that. Playing and trusting in the energy of the amateur, of the novice, and being like, let's just give it a crack. Let's just give it a crack, okay? Let's just give it a go. Knight of Cups. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who's this Knight of Cups? Who dat? Who dat? Who is that? We're going to get some clarity on that. And then King of Wands. Using that throat chakra. Using that voice, spreading that message, roaring. What you got to say? What you got to say, gang? What you got to say? He's mastered his authentic voice. You get me? What you got to say, gang? What's this Knight of Cups got to say? Who dat? And what you got to say? Because the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands, I'm not gonna lie. The Knight of Cups and the Light Seers, it's giving F-boy. Okay. I don't interpret it that way if I'm pulling from another deck, but the Rider-Waite, yeah, the Rider-Waite is different. But the Light Seers, Knight of Cups, is giving F-boy, is giving false promises. I'm sorry, but like, I cannot ignore the energy that I'm getting with this card. But this card is the truth. This card is the truth, the authentic voice that you are. It's giving false promises. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You might be like, what's she talking about? Knight of Cups is new romantic beginnings, but not this guy, not this F-boy. Fake promises, false promises. What's alluring you? What feels like someone's offering you something, and it might not be a person, it might be a vibration. Do you feel me? Like, what's coming through with this? Because this is like wishing on a star. Maybe you're sharing with your friends, maybe you're just sharing with your guides, right? Your soul family, your spirit family. Your wishes for the new. Your wishes for the new. And maybe taking a leap of faith, throwing that wand in the air and deciding to commit to the new passion project. And it's definitely related to your voice, man. Who out here needs to be starting YouTube channels? Who out here needs to be getting on camera and just speaking their truth? And I don't care what it is. You think if it has to be tarot to be spiritual? No. You think it has to be astrology or tarot or divine channeled messages to be spiritual? Absolutely not. There are channels on YouTube where it's just a couple showing you how they celebrate Christmas with their kids, or it's a 25-year-old guy who just loves cooking and he just brings that good energy. All of that is fucking spiritual. Do you get me, gang? So you might be out there thinking, I don't have anything to say. Yes, you do. Like, do you know what I found yesterday? I used to post on Instagram. I'm not into Instagram anymore, but I used to post on Instagram, and I posted a live where one day I just said, you know what? I'm about to go in the kitchen and make a salad. So I'm just going to put my Instagram live on and like just record the process, because like, why not? Do you know what I mean? So like, I expected no one to watch it. It was more for me. It was more like, I'm just gonna hit this button. It was a single button. There was nothing to say. I didn't have to like upload or come up with the title or anything. It was literally just like, go live, one button. And I was just like, all right, guys, I'm listening to Afro beats and making a salad in the kitchen. Like, okay, like I'm just gonna go live. And like, I think like 2 people watched it actually live, and then like hundreds of people watched the replay. And then I even met like my friend's boyfriend, and he was like like when they started out, and he was like, oh, you're the one who did that cooking in the kitchen that time. And I'm like, damn, like this shit spreads. I wasn't saying anything profound. I was just like, okay, I'm cutting some salad now. Like, I like putting fruit in salad, so I'm putting some mango in my salad. I love that. And like, yeah, I was sure I was like spreading some sort of like inspirational words, because like, I can't help it. That's just me. But like, it's not about the words. It was about the energy. It was about just me authentically. I had no makeup on, my hair in a bun. I was wearing my pajamas. Like, I didn't give a S. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just like, man, like, yes. Everyone has something to say. Everyone has something to share. Don't let other people, you know, you're watching people who are like, oh, well, you look, that person has loads of makeup on, and that person has, you know, I might put some makeup on today, but like, my nails ain't shit. I don't have a microphone. Like, you know, like, we just going with it. It might start raining really loudly. I got the aircon on in the background. I don't know if that's disturbing anyone, but like, you can literally just start recording whether it's you in the car on the way to pick up your kids and you dance in the car. It's not even about, oh, let's have a conversation on the car. You can literally just be like, woo, I love this song. This song reminds me when I was a kid. Like, honestly, I'm like watching these shorts now, and the stuff I'm watching, like, yeah, I do watch tarot, I do watch astrology and this stuff, but like, the stuff I watch people who cook. I watch people who make jokes. Like, there's this world popular woman, I forgot her name, she's got like 500,000 followers, and like, it's just her, like, she was just like with the Dyson and dancing around to that song Got to Be Real by Cheryl Lynn, like da-da-da-dun, 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 you know, and it's just like, she was just vibing and like playing R&B from like the early 90s, and I was just like, oh man, I used to love that shit. And like, she's got no agenda, she's not selling nothing, she's not trying to preach nothing, she's just being her, she's just being real. That's what the King of Wands knows how to do. So I'm feeling pressed to bring this to the collective right now. Like, what have you got to say? What are you trying to say? Like, what? Forget having a message, forget having a skill, forget if you think you're attractive or not, none of that shit fucking matters. Like, if you had an imperfect upbringing, good, speak on it. If you like have body insecurities, good, speak on it. If you just, your favorite thing to do is like, once you've like, I don't know, they keep bringing me to this dropping the kids off thing. Let's say you drop the kids off at school and you come home and you make a cup of tea and you have 5 minutes of silence before you have to go to work, like, and you love that. Like, talk about it, because we're all trying to relate, we're all trying to connect, we're all trying to like, people, the world is starved of authenticity, man. The world is starved of authenticity right now. So like, you might think, I don't even know, I don't, you know, like, well, there's people who are experts at this, and this. Forget it. It's changing. And if you're like me, I was posting on Instagram with no success for like 5 years. I kept going, I kept posting reels and stuff, but like, it was my practice and it was good. And I was just, not consistently, but like, for a period of like 5 years, I was posting reels. No one was seeing them. No one gave a shit. But like, YouTube, man, YouTube is where it's at. People are finding the videos from people just being themselves. That's the medicine, man. Just be yourself, just be authentic, just be real. And share whatever it is you have to say. I don't care if you're, ooh, if you could see what was out the window. I mean, even if it's too far, the camera wouldn't catch it. Okay, there's this bird, right? It's just a little black and white bird, but it's got the most brightest blue throat chakra blue. It's got the brightest blue wings, and I can see it now, but when it flies, it's like the brightest, it's like a bright blue thing just flying across the sky. It like caught me and it's just flown again. Oh, that blue, man. Yes, we're speaking on the throat chakra. It's healing for the throat chakra, and it doesn't matter how many people watch it, and it doesn't matter if you think you don't have anything to say. Just, even if it's you putting clothes on and walking up and down, like, you don't even have to speak. Maybe you just want to like, just vibe it out. Just, yes, oh my God, I love this song. How you guys doing today? Yes, like, I'm about to make my kids fucking lasagna for dinner. Like, what you saying, guys? Like, people want it. People want it, people want it, people want it. And because it heals you, it heals them, and everyone just gets to be authentic and walk how you walk and talk like you talk. And for me, you know, I'm dropping F-bombs all over my video. My mum was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. And I'm just like, my people will resonate. Don't worry about that. Like, just be you, man. Just be you. You. Don't need no special outfits, special makeup, special hair, special nothing. Just get on camera, man. Just get on camera. And this is giving, you know, I was talking about, it was giving me like false promises. Don't think that because the people you watch, right, there's loads of, I don't care if they're spiritual gurus or if it's fucking Kim Kardashian, I don't care. These people who are like so pristine and poised and like, you know, and you might be thinking, well, I don't have a tiny waist like her, so I can't do this. Or that woman has way more confidence than me, I could never do this. Or don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. It's fuckboy energy. It's fuckboy energy. Don't fall for that trap. Don't make anyone your guru, okay? You are all the authority of your life. I'm not even here to be a guru. I'm not even here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you offerings. I'm here to make you think. I'm here to make you check in with what your intuition has to say about the offering that the cards have to give. Do you feel me? Don't, he's looking like, right? He's looking like how a guy looks in this day and age. Like, oh, he's got the jeans and they're even like rolled up at the bottom there's the right amount of ankle showing, and he's got a sleeve tattoo and he's got the roses and he's got a nice haircut and he's got a good face, and it's just like, and it's like, don't feel like you need to be anyone else except your authentic truth. And whatever that is, as I said, it doesn't even need to be like a topic or a niche. Just get on camera, man. Share your experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly. Share that shit. Like, I just randomly pulled this. Nourish the not randomly, as if anything's random. Nothing random. Yeah, nothing's random. Nourish the sacred feminine. This is healing the feminine wound. The not good enough perfectionist. I'm not as good as that. It's about saying, I own my aura. I own my energy. I own my authenticity. I own it all. And I'm going to get on camera and say whatever comes out my mouth. Or maybe I'm not even speaking. Maybe I'm dancing. Maybe I'm cooking. Maybe I'm just smiling and just being like, what's up? What's up? Like, the world is starved of authenticity. It's starved of positivity, right? Think about all these people out here getting bogged down watching the news. I mean, I boycott the news, man. I remember the day. It was well over a decade ago. I remember being in London on the train on the way to work, back when I was like some paralegal working for a bitch who used to shout at me. Oh, it was rough. It was good though. I quit on her ass and changed my life. But I didn't leave law at that moment. I then went to another law firm and became a lawyer, blah, blah, blah. I won't bore you. But I remember that day, I was like, it's already cold and grey and I've got on this train for an hour and I got to go work for some bitch. And I picked up this newspaper because it's free, right? The Metro News, whatever. And it was just like war, murder, crime, death. And I was just like, I literally had a fucking ceremony on the train. I shut the newspaper and I was just like, I will never read or watch the news again. And I tossed that newspaper across the train. It was just like, it's a bubble of negativity and people getting trapped by it. People getting trapped by the negativity. But we're like countering it out. We're balancing it out. We're trying to fight the good fight, be the light, fight in the dark. And it does not need to be tarot. It does not need to be spiritual. It does not need to be, I'm some guru, I know everything, I'm an expert in this, blah, blah, blah. Just be you, gang. Just be you. Because it will nourish the wounded feminine. And we've all got fucking wounds, right? And we've been working on that shit. You are the muse, man. Oh, this is deep. You are the muse. Like, don't we love this card? Oh, I love this deck. This is the Sacred Creators Oracle. It's by Chris Ann, who also did the Light Seers. I really vibe with her. You, the muse. It's not even you are the muse. It's like you, the muse. Number 3. You, the muse. You, the muse. You don't know who you're here to be an inspiration for and what messages you have that are inspiring. And it's not about having a message that's inspiring. It might just be the fact that you having a good day out here dancing while you vacuuming the floor and someone else is depressed and they come across your video and it helps them get out of bed. I've been there where it's like, oh, shadow work, too much, Pluto, Capricorn, kill me, And I just randomly scroll and find a video of like a mum having fun. And I'm just like, you know what, bitch, you got me out of bed today. You don't know who you could be getting out of bed today, or you could be inspiring, or you could be a muse for. So you're a muse for people. So get on that camera, and you are your own muse. You're your own muse, and you're a muse for others just by being authentically you. Yes, okay. Sad grey mug. But like, it's all beautiful. This sad grey mug, it's like giving the energy of these people out there. People out there are sad, man. This mug is representing the collective right now. People out there be sad grey mugs. And it's your job to come along and be a big pink bright mug. If you want to know what it looks like, go watch the earlier videos. Be that, you know. And somebody was said to me, that mug's a bit big. Like, people were hating on the mug. Not my followers, obviously. Like, just people that would, like, you know, all these negative Nancys out there, like, oh my God, that's such a big mug. And I'm just like, my mug be bringing life, fam. My mug be bringing life. Like, this is your energy. Let me bring some sparkle into someone's life, man. Let me bring some sparkle into someone's day. Let's pull. Can you hear the rain started? I really hope it doesn't cloud my voice. I will speak up a bit if necessary. So this is the law of positivism. I want to show you because I want you to know about the decks so that you may play with them yourself as you are entitled. Absolutely. Let's give this a little shuff. I watch all the tarot readers, they shuffle so carefully. I used to shuffle like, you're just shuffling like a deck of cards. And then I was just like, oh, that's why my cards don't last as long. These people out there, they're taking such good care of their cards, and I'm just like, and I'm just like, okay, let me see if I can take care of the cards. Because, you know, like, we're all different, man. We're all just such different breeds, such different species, different energies, different everything. And it's like, you're a brand. You're a whole brand. You're a whole superstar. You were born to be a brand and a superstar in this world. It's like I was saying to someone the other day, there are no accidents. The universe makes no accidents or mistakes. Everything's divinely orchestrated. So if you were born in this world, it means you have something to share that's going to heal the world. Do you feel me? Like, if you were born in this time, especially in this time, oh my gosh, we need everyone to be shining in their authenticity, and that's going to heal so many wounds, too many. Oh, no. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Let's drink some tea. Yes. Forget everyone's born with this great mission, because it's a bit overwhelming and we can just chill the F out a bit, right? So yeah, mission, great, purpose, yeah, great. But you're just born with like an imprinting. Your personality is something that fills a crack. It's something that fills a puzzle. It's a piece that fills a hole in a puzzle. What's that saying? When you're not being yourself, there's a hole in the universe where you were supposed to be. Oh, when I first heard that, it hit me deep in my fucking bones, man. I'm gonna say it again. When you're not being yourself, your authentic self, who God created you to be, there's a hole in the universe where you should have been. Hold tight the butterfly ring. Yes, we've been cocooning and rebirthing, and it's a process. Yes. Every time I'm like, I'm back. I've been through the cocoon and I'm back. It's like, there's levels, honey. There's stages. So please bear with me with these inconsistent postings. Please bear with me. We're all going through it. Yes, Capricorn. Yes. You're born for a reason. A reason that connects with everyone else. a connecting reason. And that connecting reason needs to be shared. It needs to be heard. And it doesn't need to be anything that you might think. It could be something so simple. Do you love cooking? Get on camera, go. Boy, man, woman. When I heal the word, the world heals. It's healing for your throat chakra. It's healing for your wounded feminine. It's just healing for your whole damn body and self. It's not even to say what you had to say or to share what you were born to share. Just be you, bruv. Just be you. That's healing for you. And because it's healing for you, it's obviously healing for the world, because this whole thing is a mirror. It's a whole game. It's a mirror. By expressing yourself and maybe getting on camera. And maybe it's just sharing more authentically with your friends, your tribe, your community, your family. Maybe it's like, I don't know, you go get a coffee with like 6 other women once a week and like you just chat about life. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Whatever's on your heart needs to be moved from the heart chakra to the throat chakra and moved out of your mouth, and that will heal you and heal other people. I can't believe when I first started sharing, you know, on my journey, like, what was this, back in like 2021? I started coming out of hermit mode in 2020. I was just like diving deep, man, and I came out of hermit mode and I started sharing. And I thought it was random. I always thought it was random. I was just like, well, I feel like I have something to share, or I just want to process something, or I have something to say. And I would be getting messages. You don't know how much I needed to hear that today. And now I understand it's all divine. It's like the person who was needing to hear the message rang their guides, whether they realized it or not, who rang my guides, whether they realized it or not, and who rang me and was just like, Ilana, this person who you met when you were 5 at primary school, who follows you on Instagram, you don't even remember that they followed you, needs this message today. So I'm going to put this in your heart so that you can say it, and it's going to make that person's day. It's deep. This divine orchestration is so deep. It's so interwoven. It's so interconnected. It's so precise. It's so precise and intelligent. If you feel a desire to share, whether it's the way you hoover the house, or you cooking a meal, or you dancing and singing in the car, or maybe you do have words of inspiration. Maybe you do like doing tarot. It doesn't matter, gang. Maybe you have accounting and finance advice. It doesn't matter, gang. Whatever you have to say, it's the way you say it. I could say something. I could download the transcript of another person's video and say it word for word, and it would hit different. Not hit different, hit better, just hit different. Because my vibration attracts a specific vibration of people, and the way I say something is so much more important than the words I'm actually saying. The energy I'm bringing is so much more important than what I'm actually saying. And you get in the message. Okay, I've seen this twice. So they really want me to speak on this. Life is a dream within a dream. Life is a dream within a dream. It's coming back to this whole thing I was talking about before. It's all a simulation, okay? When you change your vibration, everything around you is going to change. You know, Pluto and Capricorn, 15 years, shadow work, yes. Still doing shadow work, yes. Shadow phases, yes. Mercury just came out retrograde, yes. Pluto and Aquarius, people trying to recalibrate to this new frequency. I don't know what's going on. That's why it's still rough. It's still rough because Pluto's in a brand new place. Like, well, what? We need to settle. And everyone else is like, wait, I'm in a brand new place, but what? I need to settle. Maybe you relocated like me. Maybe you're in a new phase when it comes to business, a place, new people around you. And you're like, what the F is going on? And it's taken a minute to adjust to this new timeline. What is a timeline? I'm always going on about the new timeline. What is a timeline? It just means you're in a new simulation. You were in a simulation before and it attracted specific people and specific circumstances and specific amounts of money and specific conversations. And then it's like, what? Rocket ship, off we go. Spiritual ascension, goddamn, what is this? And then it lands and you're in the new simulator. Okay. I think things be feeling different, be being different, be speaking different, but I'm not quite yet finding my feet because it's all a simulation, but you have changed at the core. Let me tell you, Capricorns, you have changed at the core. Don't you ever forget that. If you're walking around here like, I've been busting my ass, life was rough on me, life was tough on me for 15 years, and you promised me things were going to change on the 19th of November, and look at me now, I don't know what's going on. It must mean I wasn't doing it right. It must mean I didn't get the memo. It must mean maybe the universe didn't see the amount of work I was doing. It must mean something didn't quite land. They're having me tell you right now, that is so untrue. Everything shifted because you shifted. You're just adjusting to that shift. You're just adjusting to the new simulator ride where everything is different. Oh my gosh, what did I talk about? Different planets, different universes, different rules, different gravity, different people, best believe, different opportunities, best believe, different amounts of money coming in, best believe. Yes, Capricorns. So it's all a dream within a dream. What are you choosing? You know, someone said to me yesterday, I was witnessing a conversation between two girls. And one was talking about, you know, she's worried about money, she's worried about where she's going to live, but she's just trying to hold this frequency. And the other girl was like, oh, but you got to be realistic. And I was like, I'm going to cut you right there. Realistic is BS. Don't be realistic. Realistic keeps you at that fucking grey mug frequency. No realistic for me. I believe we're going to be flying spaceships at some point in the future. You feel me? Like, I believe audaciously, the audacious abundance is coming in. I choose to believe, and it ain't realistic at all. But God ain't realistic. You get me? Everyone I hear, you gotta be realistic, you gotta be realistic. I'm like, don't you understand the rules of the universe? The basic rules and laws of the universe. God created the universe in love, created you because he loves you. You have magic fucking powers just because you exist. You exist for a righteous reason, okay? A very righteous and precise reason. Things you got to say and share and be and do are contracted. The world is in a giant contract with each other. It's important. But realistic was never the name of the game because we are all eternal souls living a temporary human experience. What is realistic about that? Nothing. What is realistic about that? Nothing. What are you daring to visualize? What are you daring to envision? What are you daring to dream? What are you daring to start? And even if you start, even if it's a rocky start, even if you don't know what you're doing, like, even if you feel like a total beginner, novice, imperfect, not good enough, just fucking do it anyway. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe you gotta be a certain way. You gotta be polished like this guy, or you gotta be, you know, out here looking like some fucking Kim K. Nah. There's nothing more powerful than just being your authentic self. Nothing more powerful, regardless of whether you think you look good or you sound good, or, you know, maybe you 75-year-old nana and you love crocheting with your grandkids. Record that shit. That shit is magic. That shit is fire. That shit is medicine, okay? I love the analogies they give me. Oh, that is precious. That is precious. Oh my gosh. Oh, the magic moments, just capturing, you're changing people's lives, you're healing yourself and you're healing the world. Guess when I heal, the world heals. But life is what you choose to believe that it is. Ain't nothing realistic about the fact that you exist. Ain't nothing realistic about the fact that this world exists. Ain't nothing realistic about the fact that you have archangels and ascended masters and spirit guides guiding you through this crazy world, and your soul will live forever. Ain't nothing realistic about that. So stop being realistic. Start being audacious. Start dreaming about this new creative project. And maybe you're like, yeah, but I'm busy. I got work, I got kids, I'm busy. Like, you just don't know where it's gonna go, man. Do you know all the people up, you know, I found this woman who does makeup called Nikki Tutorials, and everyone's just like, Ilana, how have you only found her now? Like, she's got like 16 million subscribers. She's been going since day. Like, how I was blocked from finding her till now. Everything's divine, right? But she started making videos. Now she's, you know, can you imagine the production? She's literally doing makeup for Kim Kardashian and like mad celebrities, right? But like, yeah, she's the real deal now. She's like the #1 makeup artist on the planet. She can do whatever she wants. But when she started, she was 14 years old, stole her mom's camera. Do you remember those cameras? You would take photos and then you take out the little card and you put it into your computer and have to wait for them to upload. Do you remember then? You used to put it in your bag on the night out and shit. She stole her mom's camera and was making makeup videos from her bedroom at 14. Like, she wasn't doing it for no reason, no agenda, no sales, no money, no nothing. She was just felt a calling to express herself. Why did I start this channel? Calling to express myself. Where do you feel called to express yourself? Because that energy needs to move, right? Heart chakra, throat chakra needs to move. We go root chakra, which is the drive in force. And then we go sacral chakra, which is the creativity and the ability to make something. And then we go through the solar plexus, which is like running it through the emotional body. Like, where does this hit me? Where is this? Why is this a passion of mine? Why do I get excited about it? Which is why it doesn't matter if it's cooking or knitting. That's still spiritual. If it's something that you're passionate about, you get me? And then it gets to the heart, and then it's like, oh, why is this such an integral, authentic part of myself and my truth? And then it needs to come out the throat because it's in you. There's something brewing in you, and it needs to come out. And if you're like, I don't know how to embody that King of Wands energy, it's so powerful, it's so fiery, it's so confident, confident, and I don't know how to tap into that. Confidence, let me tell you something about confidence. People don't understand confidence. I used to not, so this is an important lesson. Confidence ain't something that you're born with. It comes from repeating yourself, doing something, practicing something over and over again. This may be only my 7th video on YouTube, but I've been making videos for years. I've been speaking on camera for years. I had to get practiced at it. And there were times when I was just like, universe, why ain't this shit popping off? I needed that many years of practice. Not necessarily practicing at speaking, but practicing sharing at every moment. And you know, one of the reasons I was being inconsistent recently, yes, I've been going through shadow work. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been crazy. But I didn't feel like I could show up at maybe the low moments or the more challenging moments. Even today, this was this was like a no, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up and show out. I'm gonna show up and show out. But you can't wait. You know, I'm speaking to myself and I'm speaking to you. You can't wait for that perfect moment, you know. I've arrived. You ain't never gonna arrive. You just on the journey. You just on the path from the day you were born till the day you die. You're just on the path. And some of those days are rough and hermit mode, cocoon. And some of those days are hermit card. And some of those days are 6 of Wands. Here I am, you know, watch me shine. And some of the days are just 4 of Swords, let me rest. Some of the days are 8 of Pentacles, let me just bust my ass. And it's all perfect. You don't need to wait for a perfect moment or the perfect makeup or the perfect light fixtures or microphones or setup or a team around you to help you. I used to think, universe, like, I need a team to help me. It's like, nah, universe, I need a special microphone. Nah, Universe, I got a nice upgraded phone now that I'm recording from, but the one I had before, oh my gosh, the one I recorded my first couple videos from was an old phone. I had that phone for 4 years. I got my use out of that phone, thank you. But like, that camera was not it, right? But like, you just gotta do it anyway. Do it anyway. Do it anyway, yes. Yes. I got this animal deck. This didn't come with a booklet. You know, I said I was getting some new decks before I came out to Thailand. I just want to pull from it. It's the cutest little deck. It's like a little baby deck. That is so sweet. Let's read that. Okay. Let's pull cards from this little animal deck. It is so cute and sweet. Okay. We got giraffe, visionary. What did I say? Visions, visionary, visions, visioning. Oh, sweet as that. Who doesn't love a giraffe? Giraffe energy for me. Obviously, there's words on the card, but like, I'm channeling messages anyway. You know me, you know how we do. I'm channeling my own shit. But giraffes know how to be tall, that high perspective, that crown chakra perspective, without being arrogant. Right, we're cracking in. We're cracking in. This is arrogance. Oh, thank you, universe, for hitting it home. Thank you for helping me hit it home for me and the viewers. A lot of people sharing their stuff out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, blah, 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 I don't care what. I make myself laugh. That sentence did not need to be a song, but it became a song, never mind. I keep like, you can see the light is reflecting in the mirror. I keep being like, oh, move your head, don't like blind anyone. There's a lot of people out there fueling off ego, okay? This brer right here, this fuckboy right here is the ego. And my man, King of Wands, King of Wands, King of Wands is the authenticity and the confidence. Because ego, you might think, oh, this is so, trust me, you know, I don't know why I keep speaking on Kim Kardashian. I'm really sorry, but I keep coming back to it. I think it's for this reason. Everyone thinks she's the most confident person in the world. She has to be. Watch that show, man. I mean, don't if you don't feel called to. But like, if you watch the show, you will see when you take that ego away, all that family, all the people in that world, all the people, it doesn't matter if it's her or if it's guys who do podcasts and do, you know, those guys who are just like, oh yeah, like, you never want to come from fueling the ego, because that shit is an illusion. You know, life is a dream within a dream. It's an illusion. It can bring you up real high, but the second something in the foundation of that ego crumbles, you're going to crumble. I experienced this myself as well in the past. And life will humble you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Pluto. Life will humble you to understanding that the ego is never the right fuel source. It's given like when you give kids loads of sugar and they're running around like crazy and you're like, oh, God damn, look at all that energy. And then they're crashing on the floor, can't move. Because it's not a sustainable fuel source to fuel your authentic expression. The ego can be helpful. It can inflate you. It can make you feel like, God damn, I'm the shit. Like, we all have down days where we listen to Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and be like, like, yes. There's a little ant on the table. What you gotta say, Mr. Ant? Ants know how to bust their asses, man. Ants know how to bust their asses. Ants can carry like 100 times their body weight. It's really funny because he was over there and then he moved and I was like, oh, what do you want? And then I was like, you have a message, fine. Ants are grafters. Us Cappies are grafters. We know better than to let the ego fuel our expression, okay? Our passion projects, our expressions, our businesses. We're grafters, man. Ants are grafters. They bust their ass and they don't stop. And that's what Cappies know how to do, man. So you might not think that you have this in you. This is real confidence. It's real authentic. It's real power. The power lies in you being you because God made you in his image. God is powerful. So therefore you are powerful when you're being, you know, we talked about a few videos back, the diamond that God put into you. When you're being authentic, it means you're being the diamond God put into you, and ain't nothing more powerful than that when it comes to radiating out a diamond from you. You ain't got to look the part. You ain't got to be this inflated ego. Don't be fooled by people out there you watching or following who are really just riding an ego high and thinking that they're so much better than you and therefore you don't have something to share. Don't buy into that. That shit bullshit. That's bullshit, okay? This is the real deal. Novice energy, the ant energy, the hard graft, keep going, don't stop. I'm speaking to myself as well because I know I need to be showing up more consistently. Because sharing gives me energy. Sometimes I think I don't have the energy to share, but every time I do, it gives me energy. Why? Because I'm healing my throat chakra, and when you're healing, you're gonna get that feeling. And also I'm tapping into your energy. It's gonna happen for you too, guys. It doesn't need to be tarot for you to be recording shit and saying shit and starting shit and sharing shit and to be tapping into people's energy. It's a beautiful thing to share who you are. Maybe it's not even on camera. Maybe it's just being more open and more vulnerable, more authentic with the tribe, your community, your family, your people. Maybe it's going out and meeting new people and being like, hey, I'm joining a book club. I don't know anyone, but like, I love books. So I'm just gonna start this passion project and like, I don't know if I have any good stuff to share with the group, but like, I'm just gonna put myself out there and do something new. This guy started as a page. Yes, we got page. Yes. How come that only just clicked? Page of Wands to the King of Wands. Oh. How is that not clicking for me? It's because this little sneaky guy was in the middle. This little sneak fuckboy was in the middle, right? You can only get to the King of Wands by being willing to be the Page of Wands. And that means sometimes, you know, like energy of a child when they're learning to walk. Trying to walk, fall down, get back up, fall down, get back up, fall down, like us Cappies know how to do. He only got to this place of confident, empowered energy, you know, from being willing to be the novice who didn't know what they were doing. It's okay to fail. It's okay to not know what you're doing, you know. It's okay to think, I don't know if I'm ready. But if you feel a calling of something in your heart of doing, doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what. Yes. You've just got to be willing to start as the page. And don't let no one fool you from riding their ego high and looking a certain way and sounding a certain way. And you thinking, well, if I'm going to share something and inspire the world, I need to have money, or I need to have the right equipment, or people helping me, or the right team, or the right this, or the right that. Nah, fuck that shit. Okay? Because the giraffe is just silently confident. I don't know why this picture of this animal is giving me such a strong vibe. I'm just getting such a strong vibe of just like, I can see I'm like the bad bitch of the zoo. Do you know what I mean? The giraffe is like the bad bitch of the zoo. Like, it's like, oh, hello, Mr. Giraffe. Like, But like, no arrogance about it, man. Just humble. And I don't mean humble like shrink yourself. Absolutely not. And I don't mean humble like, oh, hello everyone, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you don't need to say you don't know what you're doing. You can just do it and not know what you're doing, but just do it anyway. It don't matter, man. It don't matter. It's all so beautiful. I'm going to read the message on the card now. Rise above earthly matters, i.e., don't worry about where it's leading to. You know, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's like, it's the world you're creating, not just within you, but around you. When you say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to show up anyway, you're creating a frequency within you of, I'm imperfect and it's beautiful, right? I'm being vulnerable and it's beautiful. And you're creating that world around you because everything's a mirror. So when you create something in you, you create it around you. When I heal, the world heals. That's what it's all about. Everything's mirroring vibrations to each other. And that's what this whole world is. It's all just one big illusion. But the energy is what's real. And when you bring that novice energy in a real way, in an authentic and vulnerable way, that shit will change the world. So rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. Yeah, not humble like shrinking, but like grace of just like, oh, I'm gonna try ice skating and I'm gonna fall on my ass 20 times, but I'm gonna do it with grace, you know? It's a beautiful thing, it's all good. You are able to see the right path. Trust yourself. Stand tall in your self-worth. Stand tall in your self-worth. Not be a arrogant little fuckboy. Stand tall in your self-worth. And love with a big heart. King of Wands, man. That fire, that lion on the card. It's the heart chakra, man. Giraffe. I think that's your reading for today, gang. We're gonna close out with this. It called me. I was like, I think we're done, but I think there is something lingering. And it's blue, throat chakra, blue, creativity. Throat chakra is more than just speaking, yeah? If you're cooking on camera, that's throat chakra healing, yeah? Because it's all about your just creative expression, man. With my thoughts, I co-create with the universe. What was I saying earlier about don't be realistic when it comes to what you envision for yourself and your life and what you wanna, what you wanna create, okay? With my thoughts, I co-create the universe. Don't be realistic. Get into visionary mindset. Be the giraffe. Be the visionary. See above and beyond. Regardless of seeing above and beyond is not about knowing it all. It's not about being Mr. Know-It-All. It's not about knowing it all. It's just about that love, man. That love. It all comes back to love. With my thoughts, I co-create with the universe. What's your thoughts? Play with your thoughts. Is it a realistic thought? Is it a negative thought? Is it a someone else thought? Play with them. Challenge them. It's not about positive and negative because I hate those words. It's about what's a high vibe that I want to think about. We could all think about, oh, I don't know what's going on with this and what's going on with that and when I'm going to feel like this and feel like that. But we can just so easily sidestep that ish and just dare to think and believe, like I was talking about in the last video. Dare to think and believe on the frequency of this new simulator that we're in, this new timeline, this new reality that we're in. It's like we've landed, but we haven't arrived. Do you feel me? That's why everyone's going through a bit of a wonky one. We've landed, but we haven't arrived because We're in it. But our thought patterns haven't yet adjusted fully. Stop being realistic. Realistic is bullshit. Get excited. Get into that passionate Page of Wands energy about what this new life could be, what this new creation could be, what this new project could be, what your new reality could be. It doesn't need to be a channel. It doesn't need to be nothing. It can just be the masterpiece of this new reality that you're creating for yourself. What can it be? Think big, think passionate, think excited. Run some sentences through. Maybe it's like, you know, lower vibration is like, yeah, I'm going to survive. I'm going to be okay. And then it's like, you go through all the levels to, I'm going to be so abundantly wealthy and loved up. I'm going to be crying tears on the daily, tears of joy. Which one feels better to you? Because it's all a choice, right? I know the second one felt better to me in my heart as I was saying it, and I'm sure it felt better to you. You're co-creating with the universe, with your thoughts. And by showing up, sharing authentically in the child mind energy and daring to visualize and envision something bigger for your life, something better for your life, something that actually lights you up and gets you excited, right? And the universe has no choice but to meet you there, man. 1:01 on the clock as I'm saying that. Ooh, she'd be running on time, okay. 1:1 as I was saying that. 1:1 is about the duality. It's you and the universe. And if you vibrating high, fuck realistic, I'm gonna be a millionaire by the end of the year, goddamn. And if you repeat that shit to yourself on the daily, the universe has no choice but to meet you where you're at. Because it's a co-creation. And if you're like, whoop, I'm in the new simulation now, I'm gonna trust it. I'm in a new reality right now, I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna change and upgrade my thoughts in alignment with this new simulation, this new timeline that I'm in. The universe has no choice but to meet you there. And I'm gonna close out for today. Thank you so much. If you're still with me and you're new, yes, we're gonna be subscribing out in here. To my ride or dies, I love you. To all of you, I love you. I love you all, man. I love you all so much. I'm gonna be showing up more. Doesn't matter what my energy is saying, how I'm feeling. I'm gonna be receiving energy just by sharing from you. I'm gonna practice what I preach. I'm gonna walk the walk, not just talk the talk. We out here. If you'd like a personal reading, my email's at the description box. Yes, sir. Love you so much. Happy full moon. See you on the next one, gang.